This is the OneRADON Cloud. Upon logging into your account, you will see your dashboard. The dashboard will populate automatically with your location. Along here, you have a search options. You can search for any of your devices that you have deployed. You're able to adjust your date. If you're searching for a specific date range, you can adjust the start and stop date. Here is the radius drop down. You can search for devices up to 240 miles. Over here we have, it's going to automatically default to your all inspections and tests. You're able to change this to test in progress, pending inspections, completed inspections, or CRM last location. Once you've set your parameters, you will then press go. And this map is driven by Google Maps, so you are still able to operate it just as you would any other Google map. You have the Pegman here. This little device, this little icon will allow you to download information for all of your devices that you have deployed. So I'm going to change this address just a little bit so that we can see some devices. This gives me a little tag of where we're currently located. And this is a summary of any tests that we currently have deployed. It'll give you the map of the current reading, the test number, the serial number of the device, test date, duration, customer name if it's been entered, the inspector's name if that has been entered, the average. Right now we're reading at 0.4 picocuries. The status, this test is 100% completed, and the result is a pass. And then down at the bottom, it will show you the location. Now you are able to access your test from here by clicking on the hyperlink. This takes you into your actual test. So you're able to adjust the test times here. You can shorten it if you'd like. You'll see it's moving here. Or you may leave it at the scheduled 48 hours. So right now we're showing 12 measurement counts, overall average. The delay will display if you have one set here. Measurement intervals are 4.4 picocuries is the EPA average, and then the test result is pass. Now, if you have multiple tests listed, you will toggle using these arrows. Upon arriving to this screen, it pretty much mirrors the desktop and mobile software. So you'll enter the customer information here just as you would on the desktop. Then you have your chart. You'll add any photos here. We'll go through your checklist just as you would on the desktop software or mobile. Check off any applicable selections. Next, you'll have your radon information. You'll check those off if needed. And then at the end, you'll have your report set up. You may also enter any pertinent information here. Now, just as in the desktop or mobile software, you can generate an invoice, generate a report, generate both, or save. You also have the option of a PSD download. This will give you the raw data that you can use for other reporting needs. You can export it and save it into an Excel spreadsheet. One other thing to mention about this screen, which also shows on the desktop, is you will receive any notifications here at the bell, and this is just your login information. The next tab we have is our Device Management tab. This is where you will manage all of your devices. You can sort by any of these columns: serial number, model number, license expiration, last date of sync, last known location. It also gives you a reading of your battery percentage, next calibration due, the current firmware version that you're using, and the calibration status. The calibration status, you're able to hover over each of these and find out exactly what they mean. Green is calibration valid, so these two have valid calibration. This one is not reading right now. This one shows expired, so this is one you would want to create a calibration for. And then this one in progress means that it's either en route to us for calibration or en route to be returned to you after calibration. Along the top, you can search a device by the serial number. You have a drop down here to check by status. You can also toggle between your licensed or unlicensed CRMs. We have no unlicensed devices, so you'll receive that message if you have, well, now it's populating. So these would be the population of all of your unlicensed devices. So this is where you would license a new device. You just simply click on Add New License, and it'll take you to another screen in which you will select the device that you'd like to license. If you have any LTE licenses, they will be displayed here. On this screen, you can also go directly into the RMA portal. This is where you will create a calibration RMA or a service RMA. If you click on the calibration RMA, it will show you the devices that are eligible to be calibrated. So simply select the device and click on Proceed. Here is a list of any transactions you have completed. If you purchased any calibrations, they would be listed here. Your receipts would be there, and you are able to print them directly from there. The next tab or icon is Settings. This is where you will enter any company information, your header. You'll add it here. You'll set your radon units, default to picocuries, but you can also change that to becquerels if you are an international user. You can set your alignment, your action level. You would add any signatures here, just as you would on the desktop or mobile. You'll just click here to add. Any comments specific to your testing, and also optional reporting items. And any state notices, you would just select your state's information here, and it will display on your report. And then this is pretty much the same as well. You'll add your company information. If you've already established it, it's always there unless you change it. And lastly, this is where you will find access to our SunRADON.com website, any license overview, any of our legal documents. They're all listed here, privacy, terms and conditions, and your monitored warranty information.